Well, folks, another season of LSU baseball is upon us, and so we'd like to meet a new Tiger, so to speak. He's no stranger to the SEC, comes over from the Alabama Crimson Tide. Luke Holman. Luke, thanks so much for
thank you.
Being here today, taking the time. And you're going to start on Saturday, opening weekend here. How does it all feel right now for you?
It feels great. You know, we've been working to this moment, and it's excited just to have a couple days till we play. So,
what went into the decision to come here?
I mean, you know, just playing here and just, you know, the 3 days I didn't get to pitch, but just playing against them and, you know, Coach Johnson calling me in the portal, it was a hard decision not to come here. It was awesome. So,
are you a baseball junkie? Do you watch games when you're not playing?
Oh yeah, I watched a couple games, but I wouldn't say I'm a junkie.
I guess what I was getting at was, did you watch the World Series last year?
Oh yeah.
You watched all the LSU games or most of them? Or?
When I could, yeah. I was at USA, so we were playing sometimes we weren't, but I was able to.
So you see that on TV, and you see him dogpile and celebrate a national championship, and those are the kind of things any guy wants to be a part of, right?
Yeah, it's awesome. Yeah.
Live the dream here. Jay Johnson, what was your impressions of him when you finally had a discussion about, hey, are we going to do this?
When I told him?
Yeah, like about the possibility of you coming here.
Yeah, he was pumped. I mean, he was the first one that was trying to get me, you know, out of the portal, and it was, you know, just watching them play and how they went about things. It was cool.
People talk about Coach Johnson and just his relentless focus and just baseball, right? I mean, is that what you have in your short time with him here? Is that what you picked up on?
Yeah, like he says, he does the best at preparing his players for games and all that, and you know, just watch him go about things. He does a great job at it. So
you haven't played any games yet, and you haven't lost any games yet, but I've been told he's not a shouter and a screamer either. That's not how he gets his message across.
Yeah, he talks, but you know, he'll get excited, maybe scream, you know, like that. But he kind of talks it into you.
So you got to pick your spots to be animated, right?
Yeah.
If a guy's screaming and yelling all the time, you tune him out.
Yeah, I'm kind of like, you know, I like to hear him just talk and stuff. I'm not a big screamer myself, but it's cool.
We were joking about that before we started recording here. You've got kind of a low voice, low delivery. You're just kind of mellow.
Yeah, I'd say I'm even kill on the mound. I'm not like, you know, too high, too low. I'm kind of just in that middle. That's how I like to pitch. So
you're not the pump the fist at the crowd when you strike out, get out of a bases loaded jam.
I mean, I might, you know, maybe once strike at the side, something like that. I give a fist bump here or there, but
yeah, you hadn't pitched out here yet.
So, no, I haven't.
So when there's 10,000 out there, might bring you to a new place.
Oh, maybe we'll see. So
when you're out there during a fall ball and right now getting ready for a season, do you envision the place full and what it's going to be like when you're out there?
Yeah, just standing out there, you know, going through reps and all that. You kind of it's good to just envision, you know, a crowd of fans and all that type of stuff, some sound and all that. It's just, you know, you got to get ready for it.
And when you come here to a school like this, you know, sometimes they say the good news is nobody cares. The bad news is nobody cares when you're at a program. Not saying that's Alabama, but you're at a place where there's not as much media attention, fan attention. Now you come here, it's like the good news is everyone cares, and the bad news is everyone cares, right? So it's, you know, the old cliche, the New York Yankees of college baseball. Yeah. That's what you're stepping into, right?
Yeah, exactly. That's where we're at. So.
Yeah. Have you thought much about? I mean, I don't know if you thought much about it, but when you challenge your inner self, you want to be at a program like this, right?
That's where everyone's shooting to go, and you know, when you're a place like this, everyone's, you know, out to kill you, and you just gotta stay the same. You know, like I said, don't get too high, too low. You know.
Nate Yeske's your pitching coach. What have you picked up on from him so far?
Oh yeah, he's been great. You know, teaching me things. He's like, I wouldn't say too technical, but too not. But he does a great job at, you know, analyzing you and watching film on you. He just puts a lot of time and effort into it, so it's hard not to, you know, like that.
I thought he had a good answer the other day when he was talking about the pitching staff, and we get enamored with, okay, who's the Friday night starter? Who's the Saturday starter? Who's the Sunday starter? And he said, look, after Friday, the most important game is Saturday, and then after Saturday, the most important game is Sunday, and then, you know, the Tuesday or Wednesday game, teams that host and do well, they win those games too. So it's all about just playing a role, right?
Exactly. You know, the next game is the most important game, like you said, so.
The staff altogether, I mean, what are you picking up on in terms of, you know, how talented it can be?
I'm excited. I mean, watching the guys in the fall and, even in the spring, I'm excited to, see everyone go out there and do their thing. So it's exciting.
And all the lefties too.
Yeah, tons of lefties. A lot of talent. Yep, a lot of young talent as well. So it's awesome.
You think opposing teams, when they see a lot of lefties, it kind of, if you're an offensive player?
Yeah, I would say that. Yeah, I mean, not just a lot of lefties, a lot of good lefties too. So it's cool.
Offensively, the guys you've been trying to get out for the last whatever months, there are a lot of, I don't want to say new faces, but guys who kind of dipped their toe in the water last year and who now are being called upon as sophomores. Obviously, headlining the group is Tommy White, the veteran. What have you seen in your short time with Tommy?
Man, I mean, he's one guy that's really hard to get out. I think I faced him about 6 or 7 times. I think I got him out once. He's the one guy that even I get him 0-2 count, can't really get him out. So even his short time just hitting the spring, he's been hard out. So
swings very violently, huh?
Yeah, it's there. So I'm excited to see him, come rolling out this Friday. And
then there are other players who, I know Jay Johnson feels like have all the talent in the world. The Ethan Fries, the Jared Jones, the Brady Neals, Paxton Klings, who will now get their opportunity to be in the lineup.
Yeah, there's a lot of guys. I'm excited. Watch them just put the work in. I'm excited to see it. So
yeah, and it is a marathon this season. It's always a deal. You have to realize, look, we're starting middle of February, and the goal is to still be playing like a week before the 4th of July. So it's it goes along. Have you kind of learned that?
Yeah, it's not it's not a short battle. It's a long battle. So if you had a bad day, don't bring it into the next outing. Or even at bat, talking about the hitters, but they kind of, you got to think about it. Don't bring your previous bat into the new at bat. So
it seems like your even keel personality lends perfectly to that, right?
Yeah,
not too high,
exactly.
Not too low. Baton Rouge, what have you picked up on so far? What do you? Not sure a Louisiana citizen here.
I'd say food. I mean, Cade Woods was with me at Alabama as well. He was able to bring some food after the game. So, coming here and eating, the Louisiana food and all that's been awesome as well. So
crawfish? Yeah,
crawfish. I mean, I'd say everything. I mean, pastalaya, jambalaya, all that type of stuff. It's awesome.
Gotcha. Because springtime, the crawfish boils were starting, all that.
Yeah, I was able to gain, more pounds than I was not able to gain. So I think I gained about maybe 10 pounds since I've been here. So
okay,
it's been awesome.
I think I watched a previous interview with you, and you had said that was an emphasis. You wanted to bulk up some.
Oh yeah. So just in the legs and all that, I feel a lot stronger and all that too. So
that's where that's where your power comes from.
Yeah, exactly. Start from the ground up. So.
And that's what, squatting?
Yeah, single leg squats. They have a lot of guys doing single leg squats as pitchers too, so that's been a big help for me.
Gotcha. A lot of great guys have pitched here over the years. Do you have any favorite LSU players from the past, pitchers or?
I mean, being from Pennsylvania, Aaron Nola, watching him in the playoffs and all that type of stuff, it's kind of easy to root for those type of guys. So
he was kind of quiet and reserved too,
Nice, yeah. I know that's cool.
Yeah, we played at Catholic High, of course, here in Baton Rouge.
Nice.
Well, a few more things with you before we let you go. Did you ever bump into Nick Saban on campus at Alabama?
I mean, I shook his hand. I've seen his car a lot, but after he came through opening pitch or something like that, so I was able to shake his hand after that. So
yeah, do you think he knew who you were?
Probably not. No, he's probably getting ready to get back to football. So.
Luke, you pitched a good game, all right? I covered him. That's how long I've been here when he was the coach at LSU all those years ago.
Yeah.
And Nate Ellitt's a pretty fiery dude, huh?
Basketball coach, yeah.
Alabama.
Yeah. They had something going last year, but yeah.
Yeah. Softball, they're pretty good too. So maybe you can make it out to an LSU softball
Oh, yeah,
game.
definitely. So.
And they played the Crimson Tide. Well, enjoyed visiting with you. Best of luck. Look forward to covering you on the mound this year.
Awesome. Thank you.
Luke Holman.